Those protests against excessive use of force by police have found an empathetic ear from someone you might not expect. He's a police chief of a town near San Francisco, and you may recognize him as the former police chief of Fargo. And NBC's Harry Smith recently spent some time with him.
Hands up, don't shoot!
When a small group of protesters gathered in Richmond, California last month, the chief of police responded in a way that surprised some people. He too picked up a sign, in uniform. And while some police officers complained, Chief Chris Magnus says it was never about politics, but people.
Did you have any trepidation? Did you have any, ooh, maybe this isn't a good idea to hold the sign?
Not at all. We want to reinforce the message that all lives really do matter.
Chris Magnus arrived in this notoriously violent East Bay city 9 years ago. He brought with him a philosophy of diversity and officer conduct that involves repeated training on when to and when not to use a weapon.
We want officers to use the right tool at the right time, and so a lot of our training is about good decision making.
What you got going on today, man? I don't seek out or want to have to use my weapon on anybody. That's not what I came to this job to do. I came to this job to help people.
Officer Brendan Ruffin grew up here. He's lost loved ones to the violence on these streets and prescribes fully to his department's commitment to connecting with the community.
Some people have my actual cell phone number to contact me. It makes people trust you more, and that's the biggest thing.
But it hasn't been easy.
It was always a us against them type.
Tamisha Walker is a community organizer.
Now, I would say that the relationships between the community and law enforcement, I would consider it to be in a healing type of stage.
And it's easier to heal when murder rates have dropped from 1 a week to 1 a month. There's been one fatal officer-involved shooting in 7 years, but Magnus insists it's all still a work in progress.
The community's starting to change, and they see cops now not just as an adversary or an occupying force, but in fact as a partner.
Y'all be good.
All of which was impossible to imagine not long ago. Harry Smith, NBC News, Richmond, California.